Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4-927. Happy Tuesday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 3 of our Madden NFL 23 Create a Player franchise for the Jahleel Jefferson series. And we are in Northeast Ohio, in the city of Cleveland in the 216 and 440 on the shores of Lake Erie at First Energy Stadium, facing off against one of the biggest rivalries in the east of the Mississippi in the NFL, the Steelers-Browns, one of the biggest rivalries out there, and I think one of the most important ones east of the Mississippi River. And it's also a popular one in my neck of the woods because I live about 10 or 20 minutes away from the Ohio border, and I was actually born in Steelers country and grew up a Steelers fan, but my cable company, my cable and my neck of the woods mainly get Browns games because Youngstown, Ohio is technically Cleveland Browns country. So I'm going to explain that more throughout the episode, and we're going to show you the uniforms, so we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are going to be wearing their white away jerseys on the road with their yellow Nike pants, black socks, and white with yellow shoes. And for the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be wearing their home brown jerseys with their orange alternate pants. I really like the orange pants. I think we'll probably wear them one more time when they come to Pittsburgh, the Browns. And then I might do like an all white or a white with orange if we meet again in the playoffs. So, without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Alright, here we are. It is kickoff time. We are in the 216 and 440 on the shores of Lake Erie. And the Cleveland Browns are actually ready to return this kickoff. And they evidently do get stopped down at the 32-yard line. So it is a Thursday night game. So Deshaun Watson, who formerly played for Clemson and the Houston Texans, steps onto the field for the first time in this episode. And he actually throws this pass, and that is indeed a first down and 10. It is not Amari Cooper, by the way. I believe his name is Robbie Anderson, if I'm not mistaken. So, Deshaun Watson, he gets sacked by Cam Hayward, the older brother to the current Steelers tight end, Connor Hayward. So, I think he's the oldest out of four boys, Cameron. So, second down at 13. He played football at Ohio State. And that is a reception to Nick Chubb, not anymore, because TJ Watt has made a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So in back-to-back games, on the first Steelers touchdown, they were both fumble recoveries for TD. So that was just a tremendous play right there. I thought he was gonna get sacked, but then threw it to Nick Chubb, and then Chubb lost the football. TJ Watt recovered. Steelers touchdown. Pittsburgh leads 7-0. We're going to take a break. Alright, so now it is 1st and 10. The break evidently did not last very long because Devin Bush made a fumble recovery for Pittsburgh. And now Najee Harris is running the football, breaking a tackle, and he gets stopped at the 17 for at least a gain of 9 yards. We're going to use a halfback slip screen passing play. So Trubisky going to throw this pass out to Jahleel Jefferson, and that is a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Steelers lead at 14-0. First, it began with the T.J. Watt fumble recovery for a touchdown, and now Jahleel Jefferson scores his first touchdown in Northeast Ohio, his home region. And Jefferson is from Akron, Ohio, so we're going to take the PAT opportunity, and it is good. Alright, so now 4th and inches, the Browns punt this away, and we got Calvin Austin. Does not return at all. It is actually a touchback, and it's at the 20-yard line, so Mitchell Trubisky going to hand this off to Najee Harris. So Najee Harris going to run this football. He only gains about 4 on that play. Last episode against New England, 2 touchdowns, 15 carries, 101 yards. I mean, that guy has had at least 200, around 250, 300 rushing yards this regular season. So he's just an impactful player. So 3rd down and 6 for the Steelers. Mitch Trubisky grew up in Mentor, Ohio, which is about 30 minutes from Cleveland. Throws that pass deep, and it's down at the 41. So I'm thinking about using the stick pass play. And I might just throw this one out to Jahleel Jefferson. Not a first down to be exact, but pretty fair reception-wise. He was a 10th round pick overall for the Steelers, so we're going to use halfback angle passing play on first down from the 36-yard line. Steelers back to pass. Going to fire this one out to Jahleel Jefferson. Touchdown Steelers, and we'll see you guys in the second quarter. 21-0 is the score. All right, so it is now 1st down and 10. He throws that intended for George Pickens. Now it's Deontay Johnson that claimed that reception. What a spectacular play right there for the Pittsburgh offense. So now Mitch Trubisky, I'm thinking we'll probably put Pickett in for the second half. So Trubisky to Pickens. That is a touchdown for Pittsburgh, and it's going to be 29-0 Steelers. All right, so now 1st down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris going to run that football, and he gets stopped at the 26. So that was only a gain of 4. It didn't seem very much on that running play. So now we're going to run it, and that was only a gain of 1 yard on that play. 3rd down and 6 for Pittsburgh at the 25. So if we get a first down, chances are we're in the red zone, and we're not. So 4th and 5. I do not want to take a field goal opportunity. You know what? Instead, I am going to fake this field goal, and we blew it. All right, so now it is 1st down and 10. So Nick Chubb runs the football. It appears that T.J. Watt has recovered, and there is a flag on the play. It is a holding call, and it is on Wyatt Teller. So we might just decline the penalty, and it is our possession. So we're going to use a 26 duo run play. The Browns with their 5th turnover in this game already. Where have they played their strategic offense? I mean, Najee is running the ball, gets stopped at the 34-yard line, but it's 2nd and 1 still at the 34. So we're stepping back to pass, and that is going to be at the 42. Jahleel Jefferson claiming receptions along the line. So we're stepping back to pass, and Jahleel Jefferson still on his feet, gets stopped at the 31, taking a timeout for Pittsburgh. And the Steelers are taking a really good lead here in Cleveland. So 30 seconds, or pretty close to 30 seconds remaining here in Cleveland. So the Steelers want to score a touchdown before halftime. So 1st and 10, stepping back to pass, and Jahleel Jefferson scores a touchdown for Pittsburgh. All right, so it is now the second half here in Northeast Ohio. The Steelers are ready to return the kickoff, and Pittsburgh, Calvin Austin, breaks some tackles. He does get stopped at the 36. All right, so it is now 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett, who played most of the game against New England last episode, is ready to take the field for the Steelers here in Cleveland. And Mapletron scores his first touchdown of the game here in Cleveland. So it's now 43-0 here in the 2-1-6. All right, 1st down and 10. Deshaun Watson, he is in fact going to step back to pass. That is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now here for the Cleveland Browns. They're at the 33-yard line. So Cleveland, they have not scored a single touchdown in this whole game. But they're going to run it with Nick Chubb, and he gets stopped at the 34. 3rd down and 9 here for the Browns. And we're blitzing on defense, hoping that we could get an INT or something on this play. We had one defensive touchdown. Hopefully we get an INT and we don't. All right, so it's 1st and goal. We hand this one off to Najee Harris, and he gets his first touchdown of the game for the Steelers. And it's now going to be 50-0 on the road here in Northeast Ohio. Something cool has just happened during the break. Miles Jack, the former Jacksonville Jaguars linebacker, is going to get a pick 6 for the Steelers. And that is now going to make this a 57-0 Pittsburgh Steelers lead here on the shores of Lake Erie. So the Rock and Roll City of Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, first INT of the game. Miles Jack reads the quarterback there, scores a touchdown. We're going to take a break. All right, so 1st down and 10. Kenny Pickett stepping back to pass. He's thinking about throwing this one out to Connor Hayward, but that is dropped incomplete. But it's 2nd down and 10. We've got to get him full coverage of the football because he can't be dropping it the whole time. And Connor Hayward gets this one in for a Steelers touchdown, and it is indeed going to be 64-0 here in Cleveland, Ohio. All right, 1st down and 10. Kenny Pickett, he is stepping onto the field. He's going to throw this one out to George Pickens, and Pickens scores a touchdown for Pittsburgh. And it is indeed going to be 72-0. We'll see you after the 2-minute warning. All right, so we are a minute away from claiming our 3rd win of the year, and Najee Harris gets a 1st down. So chances are, if Najee gets quite a bit of 100-yard rushing games, he could wind up being on the top list of the most rushing yards by the end of the season. So 72-0 is the score here in Cleveland. So we're going to throw this pass. It was the same exact score last episode against New England. So in both episodes, back to back, it would be 144-0 the score. All right, Mitch Trubisky, perfect passer rating, 10 for 11, 4 touchdowns in the day. Kenny Pickett had 3 touchdowns and 3 INTs for Deshaun Watson. Najee Harris, 15 carries, 133 yards, 1 touchdown on the day. And he had 20 broken tackles. Receiving wise, Jahleel Jefferson with 3 touchdowns. George Pickens with 2. Connor Hayward and Chase Claypool all had 1. TJ Watt had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and there was a pick 6. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next episode.